Okay.
Hello out there, Steve Landau here from EmbRace Tucson, Embrace Your Inner Athlete. I'm here with my co-host Julie Stark and today's guest, Julia Strange from Tucson Medical Center and the Benson Hospital. Hello, Julia.
Hello.
Thanks for being with us today. We really appreciate it. Just a short bio about Julia for those of you who don't know her. Julia Strange is the VP of Community Benefit for Tucson Medical Center and also the CEO of TMC's Benson Hospital. She focuses on the critical healthcare needs of our community and leads advocacy for policy to support access to care for all in need. Julia is Tucson's pioneer for the Girls on the Run program that we all love so much. And she's the one that helps to keep our community running and cycling events going strong. Right, Julia?
Absolutely.
Yes. Well, thank you for being here with us today. The reason we wanted to speak with you is just to kind of find out the state of the union for hospitals in Southern Arizona. Mm-hmm. And with that, tell us how things are going right now at TMC.
You know, it has been an interesting year in 2020, and we have learned things that we didn't know that we needed to learn over the last few months. We are moving forward and understanding differently what our new normal is going to be in terms of how do we care for the patients who are presenting with COVID-19, but also all of the patients in our community. Like other hospitals throughout the community, we have put processes in place to ensure all of our patients are able to stay safe and our staff. We have an appropriate amount of PPE to keep our staff safe and keep our patients safe. We have the tools and equipment to do that as well. And so we are really focused on ensuring that we are here for the long term and we can provide people with the care that they need when they need it. One of the things we are concerned about, and I think your question gets to this, is that people are avoiding hospitals when they desperately need to get that care. And so if you are having signs and symptoms of a stroke, if you are having signs and symptoms of a heart attack, if your diabetes is unmanaged, if you are running and you fall and you have a giant gash in your knee, please come and get care. The long-term effects of putting that off are the risk of that is much, much greater than your risk of acquiring COVID in an experience with the hospital.
That's good to know. Thank you for sharing that. How would you say the morale is for your staff right now?
You know, we are doing everything we can to really boost that morale, and you see people stepping up every day to really make a difference. And we're moving into Hospital Week and Nurses Week. Nurses Week is next week and Hospital Week's the following week. We are calling it, we're combining them into celebrating our healthcare heroes. I don't know if this is good for video, but I'm going to show you a sign that we're going to be putting up, yard signs. Oh, that's good. Yard signs that we're going to be putting up throughout the community. Can you see? I don't have it there.
Yeah.
Right there. Really celebrating our community and our healthcare heroes. We have selfies that are coming in. People are making videos about what it's like to really be on that front line. And I would say morale is good, and it is good because everyone's working together.
That's great to hear. What can our community do to help?
Well, I think continuing to show your support, the love and support that we've received and the healthcare workers have felt has really empowered us as we go through this difficult time. We are actually, during our Heroes Weeks, we're going to be asking the community at 7 a.m. to do a prayer or meditation. If you're out for your run or on your bike ride at 7 a.m. at shift change, put a little healing thought out for the healthcare workers who are going into work that day or coming off their shift. And at 7 p.m., we're asking people to be as loud as they can be. Ring your cowbells, blow your trumpet, make noise outside, and celebrate the healing power of the workers who are at work, coming into work, and are leaving work. So we've got a lot of information on our Facebook page that we'll have over the next few weeks about how you can be involved, but join in the celebration. Healthcare workers are here. We come into work, we sacrifice, we make time when other people are staying at home to make sure that you can be safe when you come here. So join in the celebration and really continue to take care of yourselves and continue to support the healthcare community.
They are truly our heroes out there. You know, that word gets used so loosely these days, but it's very apt for
Yes, it
nurses,
is.
doctors, the entire staff. When you know, you're talking about your janitorial staff,
Right.
they're working 24/7, not 24/7. They're working so hard.
Right.
The entire hospital. So they are truly wonderful people, and we hope
From our groundskeepers to our EVS staff, to our security staff, to our respiratory therapists, to our doctors, to our nurses, they are here for you. They are your neighbors. They are your community colleagues. Many of them are in your races and are racing beside you. And then they come in here and they do heroes work every day.
Exactly. So let me ask you, Julia, on a personal level,
Mm-hmm.
how are you managing stress? You mentioned you haven't really had the opportunity to exercise much. I wonder why. But you know, I'm sure you're doing something to help keep yourself mentally well.
You know, it's one of the things that we've really been working on is how do you find the balance when the crisis hits, and how do you then move into a new normal? I am working to get back on my bike, and in fact, I am splurging a little and buying myself a new bike. Transit Cycles is setting that up for me, and so pretty excited about that. I have a lot of, those who know me, I have a lot of dogs, and they give me peace, and they don't know about the madness that's going on, and so spending time with them as well keeps me sane.
You know, that was one thing I heard today, that adoptions of pets is way up right now.
Yeah. Happy to say I didn't adopt any new dogs through this. I have plenty. They they certainly are a treasure.
Yes, they truly are.
It really is a good time though for people to adopt because they're home. They can spend the time to get their dog, their new pet acclimated to them and the house and a routine. And so, yeah, that's good to hear. I have 2 dogs. I don't need any more. Plus my son lives with us and he has a pet. So
That's funny. But you know, dogs are really good. Dogs and cats and pets are a really good way to keep your balance. If you know, the Humane Society and PAC are open and active, and you know, pets can keep you active. They make you go outside. They don't bring the anxiety that other people do because they're just living for you. And so I find it to be a great therapy for me.
Well, it's funny that you should say that because my husband posted a video, I think about a week ago, of me sitting on the couch and one of our dogs, he weighs 100, both of our dogs weigh 100 pounds, one a little bit more, but every day at about 6:30, he knows, he's like a rooster. Mom, it's time to go for a walk. And he barks and yips at me and paws me, and he's got a heavy paw. So I'm like, you're causing me stress. Yeah, I love it. He gets us outside. We have to walk, even if it's just a half a mile, and he thinks he got something out of it.
Oh, absolutely. Well, make him bark at 7 p.m.
I know, right? Well, I did make him last night. I made him wait until 7 because I was worried that it would be too hot. Our other dog has a really short snout, and he doesn't breathe as well. So we kind of have to be cautious of him, but you can't take one without the other. I'm sure you know the same.
Yeah, you got to give them all equal care.
Well, Julia, thank you so much for your time. We know you're busy. We appreciate all of your insights. We encourage everyone to take care of themselves. We encourage everyone to give great gratitude to our hospital workers, people on the front line. And thank you, Julia, for everything that you do for our community. We really do appreciate it.
You're welcome, and thanks for having me on, and thanks for all you're doing. This is great.
Thank you.
Thank you, Julia. It was nice to meet you.
You too. Okay.